Hey there, how you doing? I'm Robert from MasterGuitarAcademy.com. You know, I often get asked by people, what scales do I use when I'm improvising? And, well, I have a simple answer. I use what I call a hybrid scale. So let me give you an example. If I'm playing over an A7, it could be a blues or something rocky. Doesn't really matter, but it has that sound, the bluesy sound, right? So we can, of course, use the A minor blues scale, which I do use a lot. But what I do beyond just that scale, I'm adding the A Mixolydian mode into it all. Then I have a lot more notes to work with, and some really cool notes too. We get this sound. Anyway, get a little carried away there. But you hear the sound is a little different. Because what happens is we now get both the minor sound and we get the major sound. And the cool thing is, as well, I think, is that we don't have to think about boxy playing like a lot of people do this. Minor, and then they shift the hand and play. To do the major pentatonic. But I find that's a drawback. Personally, I want to be able to integrate these instantly and not have to think, oh, minor lick here, major lick here. Because that's just, I think it's stupid, to be honest. I think it's like random playing. But if you integrate them together into one big scale, then I can instantly go between the minor sound into the major sound. Minor, major sound. Right? Pretty cool. So think about that. Take the A minor blues scale, blend it with the A Mixolydian, and you have some really hip notes to work with. And when it comes to those are just note choices. You need to do something with those notes. You can't just ramble a scale up and down and expect it to sound really good, right? So you need to examine which of these notes do I think fit well with the chord. And of course, as you probably know, chord tones, those notes from the scale, in this case the hybrid scale, that fits into the chord being played, those are the notes I'm trying to emphasize, like landing licks on them, or I'm sort of making use of those strong notes. Because it makes it more melodic than just to ramble scales up and down without any thought behind it. So to simplify it even further, I often focus on just the major triad for each of the 1, 4, and 5 chords. And even if the idea isn't just the triad, it's sort of based around the triad. So when I'm playing something like, I view that as being based around the triad because I'm playing. So that is the triad with the 6 added. Here's the major triad for A. But I'm adding in the 6 in between. And I can, so that's 4 notes. I can do a lot with those 4 notes. In that case, I went to the 5 chord. And for the 1 chord, triad, 6, minor third, 1. You know, things like that. Those are little hip phrases, I think. It's not so much the notes, really. I always try to think about rhythmic phrases that fit in to the song and that have that melodic hook. Most of that I play there was just improvising around chord tones. And I often mess around with the minor third and the major third. Anyway, a little bit of insight into how I approach improvising. So I hope you found that somewhat useful. If you like that concept, check out my website, masterguitaracademy.com, where I actually have a whole course about this concept of using the hybrid scale over blues tunes, 1, 4, 5 chords. All right, you have a good day. Thanks for watching, and subscribe to my channel if you like this material. And I'll see you next time. Cheers.